morning. I never did an outro yesterday. I was kind of rushed. My daughter was here, basically right after I got here. She pulled up and I had to rush and finish a couple things and then get the heck out of here. And we went and had dinner and celebrated my grandson's birthday, and then she brought me back, and I did some video editing and went to bed. Completely forgot. Oh well. Anyway, we're not ready to go yet. I still got to finish my pre-trip, so I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Well, we're just about ready to go.
Squares, you know, which are...
And I guess I was wrong about how far it is from here. Yesterday I think I said it was 8 miles. Well, it's 18, according to this GPS. Ooh, all the air's out. My seat's sitting too low. Oh, we're not going that way. Heck no. No, this GPS wants me to go across the river into Washington, run west on Washington 14 over to I-5, and then come back across. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Not gonna happen. I don't know what you're thinking, but we're not doing that. Alright. Oh, 18 miles. So it's just a little after 7. Pre-trip is done. Truck is ready to roll. Well, the engine's still kind of cold. Okay, here's a fun fact while we're waiting. My trip meter says, because I reset it after we picked up this load in Commerce City, Denver. We've traveled 1,260 miles. Not used to having that on. Anyway, it's still kind of dark out. I mean, the sun is coming up. The horizon is lit. And it's not pitch black anymore. So that's nice. So we'll get this going. And we will pull out. Maybe now I can check to see if my other camera is set properly. I had to change the battery this morning. Yeah, it's pretty dark. I can't tell. It's a little better than it was. Oops, let's turn that off. There we go. Okay, that guy's gonna go before us. That's cool. I think we'll go ahead and just pull on out. And we are so close together, this guy on my right. We parked right after, in fact I wasn't even done parking and he started back in here. Our mirrors, which were lined up, were only like an inch apart. I gotta make sure I don't scrape it with the trailer on the way out. I didn't say to turn off. Alrighty. We're just waiting for the guy ahead of us to get green light. And we'll pull up and have our turn. We are over on the Washington side, following both GPSs, give me the same directions. And we came over on the 205 into Washington and hopped on the Washington Highway 14 west over to I-5. That's I-5 right up ahead, the bridge towers over there. So we're almost I-5. I just saw a reader board that said that there was an accident southbound. Expect delays. Well, here's our delay. Yeah, somebody goofed up and now we're waiting. Well, we were going to be early. Now I'm worried about being on time. Well, it's 7:30. So we only have 8 miles to go. Really, this time. So hopefully we can cover that 8 miles in 30 minutes or less. But not at this speed. Time for an update. It's now 8 o'clock and we've moved less than a mile. In fact, I think it was, well, I don't know, whatever it was. I guess it was about a half a mile yet to go to get to this point. But we've got, we're going to be merging with that traffic down below, which is rush hour traffic to get into the city. Portland, that is. This is Vancouver here. So we're moving little by little. Actually, we're moving a little faster right now. They must have got some of it cleared up. We made it onto the freeway, and then almost immediately, actually we were making pretty good time there for a moment, and then immediately hit this. So I don't know what's up. It seems to me that on the reader board that I saw 45 minutes ago, that the accident was in the right lane, so I am concerned that we're going to get pushed over, and I guess we'll deal with that when we get to it. We have to get off. Our exit is only 1.2 miles ahead, which means it's like right on the other side of the river. You see sure, come over. See that spit of land over there? That's an island. I think. Maybe. Anyway, we've got to cross that, and then another stretch of water, and then we'll be in Oregon proper. I guess that's all part of Oregon, too. And now we're moving again. This is good. Welcome back to Oregon. Oh, I need coffee. Well, I wonder if this is the whatever's left of the accident. Yeah, it looks like a tow truck. Instead of being 20 minutes early. We are at our receiver. We're in a door and we're getting unloaded. Well, at least the red light is on anyway. And I felt a little movement back there, so I assume we're getting unloaded. I'm getting a head start on my paperwork. And in fact, I am going to start writing down the info for the next load. my little yellow pad. Actually, Schneider calls this the pumpkin pad because it's orange on the outside. Oh, we are all done. Now we're ready to head on to our next pickup. It is 99 miles away in Halsey. I don't believe I've ever been there before. It's right off the interstate though. First thing we gotta do though is get fuel. So we're gonna stop in Aurora and get some fuel. And coffee. I haven't had any coffee yet. We're all fueled up and almost ready to go. Okay, got a podcast queued up, and we're out of here. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait for traffic. Got lucky. Why would you want to turn in there? Did I say that yet? Oh, we are. Oops. Trying to get up to speed because there's a truck coming up in that lane. Oh, he moved over. Okay. I was trying to not be too much of an impact on him. We've got 64 miles to go. We got 61 miles on the interstate, and then 3 or 4 miles on not the interstate. Alright, we are almost there. We just got about a quarter mile down here, off to the left somewhere. Not on this street. H Street. This is G. H is the next one. That green building on the left. I'm not sure. Okay, we are checked in. I probably shouldn't have pulled forward into that soft earth. Gotta go around. And get set up back into the door. We're got the trailer doors open already. Place here, but I actually had to walk across the street to the warehouse to check in. You'll see in a second. Where that forklift forklift is going, that's where I checked in at. That's where we're backing in at. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Hope this works. Back up, but this is kind of an interesting situation. Better, and I gotta put my tandems back. So, but we're as good as in. Alright, we are loaded, but we're not done. We have to go to a local scale, which is not very far away, according to the map he gave me. Go down here, a couple of blocks, 2 or 3 blocks he said, I think it's more than that. Gotta go down here to O Street. Looks like O Street. Now we gotta go down here a little farther, looking for some green buildings. I see a green building way down yonder. Okay, there's the first driveway, and that goes right into the scale, kind of like the note said. Okay, so this is a full scale, so I have to come on one axle group at a time. Alright, I'll get back to you guys. Alright, we're all scaled. Everything's legal. I don't like how it's distributed. Really light on the drives, and I just fueled up, so I have full fuel tanks. got 12,260 on the steers, 28,700 on the drives, and 31,680 on the trailer. Make this. You have to back up a little bit, but yeah, we got it. Sure, what I want to miss. We're going to turn here at J Street. You see what's on the corner there? Phone booth. See, we got a phone in. Huh. You don't see those too often. Paperwork, we're all scaled out. If I shouldn't go straight. Because I don't really want to get little town. The guy inside told me it's pretty much a Mennonite community here. I mean, pretty much all Mennonite. And I knew that there was a Mennonite church just from looking at this place on Google Maps before I, when I book the load, I always look at where I'm going, if it's someplace new. And he said, yeah, pretty much most of the community is Mennonite. And yeah, it seems pretty low-key. I didn't think there was Mennonite over on the West Coast. I thought it was kind of an East Coast thing. I don't know much about that kind of stuff. Mennonites, and I mean, if I hadn't seen a church that said Mennonite, I would have thought they were what's that other group that rides in a horse and buggy? Amish. Yeah, I would have thought that. I don't know the difference. part got a pull through. Not a straight pull through. I'll show you in a second. Just doing my post-trip walk around, checking lights, checking tires. Yeah, so what we did was we came in over on the right side, or well, left from here, and had to maneuver around to pull through this spot. And I had to pull almost all the way through to get it, you know, aligned properly, then back up. So just checking stuff, make sure the lights are all working. Make sure the tires all look okay. Somehow today I managed to burnish this tire. And I'm not sure how that happened. And I don't like it. You know, I mean, it just looks bad. You do that too many times and you can blow a tire. And you know I've had my share of tire problems. Looks like I left my headlights on. Yeah, it's still a lot of parking. Well, a fair amount. And a lot of people lined up for fuel. There's Kitty. Always waiting for me to come back. We are done for today. We made it to Central Point, which was one of my goals. I would have liked to have made it farther today, but we didn't need to. So this is a good stop. There was parking, as I mentioned. I got a spot. As soon as I pulled into the place, I got a spot. And there are people parking all around me. Well, across from me, mostly. Anyway, so that's all good. Interesting day. You know, most of the time I do drop and hooks when I get a load or deliver a load. Most of the time it's a drop and hook. This load, when I deliver it, will be a drop and hook. The load that I pick up there will be a drop and hook. But it's interesting that today I did a live unload delivery first thing in the morning. And then I drove 100 miles and did a live load at a shipper. Kind of unusual to do those. I mean, in this capacity. It's not unusual in the industry. It's just unusual when you're with a big company like Schneider. And it's true with others like Swift and all the other big guys. So, and I don't have an issue with it. I almost find it kind of refreshing because a lot of times it gives me time to work on some stuff, either some paperwork, planning for the next run. Today I booked a load. I think I did that when I was doing my delivery this morning. I don't remember, but anyway, yeah. Did I mention that? Big circle. So a few days ago, a week ago, I picked up a load in Casa Grande. I delivered a load in Casa Grande and picked up a load at the same place I'm going to now. Took that load up to the Denver area, to Brighton, Colorado. Delivered that at a retail store Sunday morning. What's today? Today's Thursday. So Tuesday morning I picked up a load out of Commerce City near Denver, and delivered that this morning, Thursday morning, in Portland, Oregon. Then drove 100 miles to pick up this load in Halsey, delivering it to the same place in Casa Grande that I delivered and picked up at last Sunday. Then I'm immediately picking up, when I drop this, I'm picking up a load at a Casa Grande, same place, and taking it back up to the Denver area. This time I got 2 deliveries. Actually, the first delivery is in Pueblo, and then the other delivery, I can't remember the name of the town, Bennett. So it's just a little ways, about 45 minutes east of Denver. And then I already booked the load out of Denver, and here, this actually is in Denver, to pick up that same day, which will be next Tuesday, and bringing that back to north of Portland, about 25 miles, I'm guessing. Ridgefield, Washington. Big circles, big circles. If you drew a straight line, it'd be more like triangles, but still, it's kind of funny. But it keeps me moving, keeps revenue coming in. Anyway, so we did 309 miles today, and I wasn't sure why I was feeling so tired until I looked at my 14-hour clock, what's left on it. 2 hours and 42 minutes left on my 14-hour clock. That means that I have been at it since I turned on my clock when I did my pre-trip this morning. I've been at it for 11 and a half hours. It's a long day. It's not as long as 13 hours, but it's still a long day. So I'm tired. So I'm glad I stopped here. Now we still have 1,100. Hey, wake up. 1,123 miles to go. We'll get most of it done over the course of the next 2 days, Friday and Saturday. We'll do roughly 500 miles a day. I don't know where I'm stopping yet. And then the end of day Saturday, we'll probably stop on I-10 at the Flying J, Ehrenberg, just inside Arizona on I-10. And then Sunday morning, we'll drive the rest of the way in, make this delivery before noon, pick up the other load, and go. And we'll drive, I don't know how far. So, that's the plan. I can't think of anything else. I'm tired, I'm hungry. So, thanks for riding along. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please share these videos with your friends and family on Facebook, Twitter, and wherever else you share videos. Actually, let's go this way. No, let's go this way. Let's be indecisive. It'll confuse people. I don't want to hit that concrete wall.